Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
It is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So let us start. I have introduced myself. I think all of you are aware of it. I am Dr. Santa Mishra. Now working as visiting professor in Q24 University, and I would I'll be happy to know about you. Please introduce yourself one after another. Make your video on. Show me your face and then tell about you.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Ma'am, I am Susri Sanapati. I am a
Okay,
retired chemistry teacher.
okay,
Just I want to do this course. Uh,
okay.
so I have applied for this.
So
I
you are having your interest in psychology, right?
Yes,
Okay. For which you have joined here.
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you are from Bhubaneswar,
I am from Cuttack.
Cuttack. Okay.
I retired from Gopalbundu Science College, Arthagod, as a reader in
Acha,
chemistry.
acha, good. I was for 32 years at Banki College. You might be knowing about Banki College.
Yes, ma'am. I have gone to do conduct practical once.
Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you for joining here. Then the next. But you have not
Good
opened
morning,
your
ma'am.
video so I can able to see you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us start. To say about your courses of studies on this first year class about the psychodynamic theory. I think in your course, it has been allotted to me to say about the psychodynamic theory of personality as stated by Freud. Then also we will discuss about the other neo-Freudians, what is in your courses of studies. Before going to start, I would like to say you about the fundamentals of psychology, what you are having idea about the psychology. I think the students here, they are having any idea about psychology beforehand or they are the newcomers. This thing I want to know. Accordingly, I will deal the class. How many of you are having psychology background? Anybody has any experience about psychology or should I start from the very beginning? If you will not interact with me, then it is really difficult to take the class. You know, this class is aiming at the interaction between students and the teacher. And you are not replying anything, then how could I know what to say and what not to say?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Ronnie.
Ma'am, I am Abhipsa. Ma'am, I am totally newcomer.
Yes, that thing I want to know.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I am a student of social work.
Hmm?
Ma'am, I am a student of social work, ma'am. That's why I am a newcomer in psychology field.
Okay. So beforehand, what was your subject?
Ma'am, social work, master in social work, MSW.
MSW.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you are joining in psychology.
Psychology, yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about the others? Your good name, please.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes.
I also, ma'am, a MSW student, a newcomer from for psychology.
Okay. You are in Bhubaneswar?
नहीं मैम मैं जाजपुर से हूँ.
Jajpur. Okay. And the previous one?
Ma'am, I am from Bhubaneswar.
Okay. So please name yourself.
Ma'am, I am
What is your
Abhipsa
name?
Beura. Abhipsa Beura, ma'am.
क्या पंडा
Abya. Kabya.
वाणी प्रिया पंडा. हेलो.
Now audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So let us start now. So before going to read about the psychodynamic theory, let us first discuss what psychology means. Psychology is derived from two Greek words, psyche and logos. Psyche means soul, logos means science. Okay. Then beforehand, from the very outset, psychology was considered as the scientific study of the soul. But we cannot read, we cannot scientifically prove the soul. So this definition of psychology was discarded. Then some of the psychologists, they have opined that psychology is not the scientific study of the soul, rather it is the scientific study of the mind. So the next definition of psychology comes that psychology is the scientific study of the mind. But after that, similarly, as we cannot able to observe scientifically or we can prove scientifically the soul, so also we cannot prove scientifically the mind, for which this definition of psychology is also not accepted. Before going to read detail about psychology, we should know what psychology means. Then after these two definitions, the next group of psychologists, they came and they said that the psychology is the scientific study of the consciousness. What we are doing consciously, that is the behavior, and we will read in detail about this conscious behavior. But this definition of psychology was also discarded because mind is having three more levels. Mind is having total three levels: conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. If we will only focus to the conscious level, then we will discard the two more important aspects of mind, that is unconscious and the subconscious. So this definition is also not accepted. I am not telling you in detail because we have to focus upon the courses of studies what you have been described. So I am just giving you the hints to know about what psychology is. Then the most acceptable definition of psychology is the scientific study of the behavior of the organism in relation to its environment. Psychology is a science, but it is not exactly the science as we are studying in the science faculty. Because in science, what we are reading in chemistry, physics, biology, etc., they are having the universal truth, for which that is considered as the pure science. But psychology is a behavioral science, not the science in its true sense of the term, but not less than it. That is also scientific proof of the analysis of the behavior. We can also read, we can also study their behavior in a scientific manner. So, psychology is the scientific study of the behavior. I think you all have idea about what is a science and what is an art. Anybody can say? No. No response. No response from that side. Okay. So I think in all the classes, only I have to say, and only you all will be the silent listeners. Okay. Science is the systematized body of knowledge which collects its facts through four methods: observation, verification, repetition, and interpretation. Based upon these four methods, the science has its own conclusions. Similarly, in psychology, we are also using these methods in the collection of its data, in the analysis of our behavior. So psychology is also considered as a scientific study of the behavior. In psychology, we are studying the behavior in a scientific manner based upon these four methods. And the basic difference and relationship between the science and arts are science is the systematized body of knowledge, and it is the arts which is using those systematized body of knowledge in our day-to-day life. So art is also equally important like the science. So also is the psychology. In psychology, we are studying the behavior, but we are studying the behavior in a scientific manner using those four methods. And also we are having different, we'll discuss in detail about the methods, etc. if it will be there in your courses of studies. Just I am switching on and on because I have to reach to the psychodynamic theory of personality as stated by Freud and other neo-Freudians. So in psychology, we are studying the behavior in a scientific manner. Then if we will analyze this appropriate definition in its part by part, psychology is the scientific study of the behavior of whom? We are studying the behavior in a scientific manner of the organism as a whole. Not only the human beings, but also all the living beings. Insects, animals, birds, mammals, even trees, and all the things which are having their life. Then only we can study their behavior in a scientific manner. Okay? Then our behavior is also having subject to difference based upon different environmental conditions. Our behavior differs from environment to environment. The behavior of the organism in a particular environment is not the same as in the other environments. So, the scientific study of the behavior of the organism we are analyzing in psychology relating to its environment. Your behavior in playground is not the same as your behavior in the classroom. Your behavior is not the same as you are behaving in your home. And you are behaving in the same manner in the class. So if we will consider or if we will conclude about your behavior in a particular environment, then if we will give conclusion accordingly that this fellow is like this, then it will be a wrong one. Because our behavior is also varying from environment to environment. Okay? So in psychology, what we will do? In psychology, we will read the behavior of whom? Behavior of the organism as a whole. Then, how we will study the behavior? We will study the behavior in a scientific manner. Then, we will give the conclusion about the behavioral manifestation based on the environmental factors. Your behavior in this environment is okay. So, you will be a normal human being. Audible? Are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then our behavior can be also two types. If we will consider, it can be normal and can be abnormal. Based on these 2 points, there are also many debatable phenomena, and there are different criteria to consider who is normal and who is abnormal. Finally, it has been concluded that nobody is perfectly normal or nobody is perfectly abnormal. There is the difference of different types of criteria based on which we judge. Take the example of statistical criteria, social criteria, academic criteria, environmental criteria. Different types of criteria are there, and based on that we will conclude whether a behavior is a normal behavior or whether behavior is a abnormal behavior. Look, what I am telling here, if anybody has any doubt, you can ask me and I can explain you again and again. But try to understand it from the very beginning. Try to clear the fundamentals. Without these fundamental clear, you cannot proceed further. And from the very beginning, if you will have any doubt, then it will continue till end. So while I am saying something, try to note down where you fail to understand. After the class, you can also ask me. Inside the class also, you can ask me. Then there will be no problem, no issue. Okay. Next thing is, in psychology, we are studying two types of behavior, mainly overt behavior and the covert behavior. Our behavior can be of two types. Outward behavior, that is known as the overt behavior, and internal behavior, that is known as the covert behavior. You might have any doubt that how to know the internal behavior. There are different types of techniques, methods, and nowadays many more scientific studies have been going on about know in detail about the different types of internal and external behavioral manifestation. If you will want to know detail about it, you can ask me after. Then in the analysis of this behavioral manifestation, in psychology, we are not only studying the external behavior, we are also having our analysis on internal behavior. You know, before going to do anything, in each and every class, I would like to say, in each and every of my class, that we should deal with three things: why, what, and how. If you will have perfect idea about these 3 points, then you can perfectly know detail about the behavior, and any task, anything, any work you will do, that will be a perfect one. Similarly, in the analysis of psychological studies, you have first thing, why I am doing all these things, why there is the necessity of studying the behavior, then what to study in psychology, third one is how to study the behavior in psychology. So why, what, and how? These three things, if you will have your perfect idea, then everything will end. In any acquisition of any knowledge, you can succeed to have it. Similarly,
In the analysis of psychology, why we'll read psychology? What is the necessity of studying psychology? Mind you, always this why person deals with the importance. We will analyze why there is the importance of studying the behavior. You know, human behavior, human being is the most highest level creature in the phylogenetic tree. And the analysis of their behavior is also having much more importance to deal with the different types of behavioral manifestation, in which we will not only analyze our own behavior, rather we can able to analyze the person around us, and accordingly we will lead our life perfectly. Unless and until we will know detail about our behavior and the person concerned who are around us, then it is really difficult to deal with. So always there is the importance of studying the behavior. That is the why person. Similarly, in each and every aspect, when we will discuss one after another, there also we will discuss these three things first. Why, what and how. Then after considering the importance of psychological analysis of the behavior, we have to focus upon what to deal in psychology. You know, our behavior is not the manifestation of a single thing. It is the combination of a number of ideas, number of things, number of collections, number of materials, number of ideas. What are they? Our behavior is the outcome of our learning, our memory, our motivation, emotion, perception, creativity, intelligence, and whatnot. So when all these factors in a combined manner are contributing to the behavioral manifestation, in psychology we should deal with all these factors. So what we will read in psychology? In psychology, we will read these factors which are influencing our behavior, which are responsible for the manifestation of our behavior. Then only we can read consciously, scientifically, and perfectly the behavior of the organism. Then, after why and what, the next thing is how to read. How to read the behavior. How to analyze the behavior. How to do the scientific study of the behavior of the organism at large. For this thing, psychologists have developed several methods. You know, as science collects its facts, knowledge, by using several methods, similarly, in psychology also, we are using different types of methods. What are those methods? Those methods are case history method, experimental method, observation method, field observation method, introspective method, many methods are there. And even to study the normal behavior, we are having different methods, and to study the abnormal behavior, we are also having different methods. In your general psychology, I think details about these methods will be taught to you. Just I am giving you the hints, some idea about these points. First, we have to deal why, That means the importance of psychology or psychological facts. Second one, what it deals with. कौन कौन हम ताधर पढ़िबा, प्रथमे काहेकि पढ़िबा, तापरे कौन कौन पढ़िबा, तापरे केमति पढ़िबा. केमति पढ़िबा रे जोटा कहली बर्तन तुमको हाउ टू रीड दैट डिफरेंट मेथड्स मतलब साइकोलॉजी रे अछि. से सब मेथड को नहीं कि ना हमें प्रथमे बिहेवियर को ऑब्जर्व करबा, बिहेवियर को ऑब्जर्व कर सारी कि तापरे से अनुसार कंक्लूजन दबा. Perhaps we have studied it and we found it. These are the facts, and based on this, we have to deal with the behavioral manifestation or modification or change of behavior or treatment of the behavior, etc. Okay. Then, in the analysis of the different components of our behavior, like learning, memory, motivation, perception, emotion, personality, emotion, intelligence, creativity, all these things, one of the factor, one, not all, one of the factor is the personality. And Freud has developed the analysis of this personality factor in his theory of psychodynamic theory. You know, Freud was the first person who has developed the psychological concepts. Psychology को प्रथम लोग लोचन गाड़ी देखिए सिगमंड फ्रॉइड, जाको हमें फादर ऑफ साइकोलॉजी कहा जाए, और फादर ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंटल साइकोलॉजी कहा जाए क्या को उंट, विलियम उंट. So, in the analysis of the different facts and principles in psychology, one of the factors is the personality. Freud has developed the theory how personality is developed, what personality deals with, how personality will be changed, and what to do, all these things detailed. So I think those who are newcomers, they are having some idea about psychology, right? Respond me.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Still, if you have anything to ask, you can ask me after the class or whenever you will feel free. I have no objection. Then, in the analysis of psychodynamic theory of Freud, if you will consider what are the different aspects Freud has emphasized upon, Freud has developed different theories of personality, which he has explained in different models. Psychodynamic theory, also otherwise known as psychoanalytic theory, in which Freud has explained about the different structures of personality. While analyzing the structure of personality, Freud had developed two models. One is topographical aspect of mind, another one is dynamic aspect of mind. We'll discuss in detail one after another. Just I'm giving you the points. Then I think we have also another class today at 5 to 7, I think. At that time, I'll say in detail about this. Mainly, Freud has focused upon the fact that pleasure principle. Many more fundamental words have been used by Sigmund Freud, and nobody till date has not ignored it. They are the basics. Based on those basic ideas, his theory of personality, the dynamic aspect of mind, topographical aspect of mind, and the theories of personality, the theories of psychosexual genesis, different things Freud has developed. And in the analysis of all these factors, Freud what attempted to explain that human behavior, I mean the feelings of a person while dealing with the behavior, each and every person, they are having certain physical, psychological, and environmental background. The basic idea of Freud, what he has explained, that basically human beings are biological by nature. Based on the instincts, the instinct theory of Freud is the most powerful theory, mind you. The instinct theory of Freud indicates that these biological instincts, to which he has explained as hunger, thirst, and sex, these three are the basic instincts which are controlling, managing, modifying, and manifesting our behavior. Without these basic drives, without the satisfaction of these basic three things, our behavior cannot have its occurrence. Another important thing Freud has developed, that our behavior is the manifestation of cause and effect relationship. Without a cause, there cannot be any effect. Our behavior is the outcome of a particular cause. That cause may be biological, may be psychological, may be social, may be cultural. But there must be a reason. That reason is explained by Freud as cause, which leads to the effect, that is the behavioral manifestation. So always there is a cause and effect relationship in the behavioral manifestation. Another thing Freud has also focused upon, that there are three parts of our mind. Three parts of our mind, which mainly they control our behavioral manifestation, to which he has explained as id, ego, and superego. Id is the pleasure principle. Always the human beings or any creature, any organism, try to have this pleasure principle. ଭଲ ଖାଇବି, ଭଲ ପିନ୍ଧିବି, ଭଲ ବୁଲିବି, ଭଲରେ ବୁଲିବି, ଭଲରେ ରହିବି, ସମସ୍ତ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଭଲରେ ଚଳିବି, ଏସବୁ ହେଲା ପ୍ଲେଜର ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ. ଏ ପ୍ଲେଜର ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲକୁ ଫ୍ରଏଡ୍ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି as the id desires, id. And our behavior is motivated by these individual drives. Most of our behavior is motivated by these id desires. Then we are controlling it. No, the society will say something else, what they will think of, how I should not do it, this is bad, this is good. That is the next thing. But the the first thing is the human beings or the organism always tries to satisfy the id desires based on the pleasure principle. Then another aspect of our mind is superego. Superego कौसी no. Superego is the consign. आमर विवेक मन आउ विवेक मन सब कौची मु सब भल जिनस व्यवहार करी खाइबी पीबी बुलबी मस्ती करी सब इड प्लेजर प्रिंसिपल सुपरियो कौची नो घर को जड़े आणिक आसती रसगोला सुंदर बढ़िया मिठा आनी मुझे सब जाक एका खाइबी समस्त देना खाइ दैट इज सुपर इगो. Super ego is controlling the id desires and always what super ego is saying to control the id desires. The middle man is the ego. I. Ego means mu. Ahang bhava jota. I. Myself. Ego is maintaining balance between the id desires and the superego. एभलिया balance maintain करिबो ego जोथरे कि superego भी satisfy होतबो id भी satisfy होतबो. मोर इच्छा होची मु जहा सब भल जिंस आसी मु एका खाइ दे बोलिका से कहना आगो समस्त को गोटे गोटे दे सारे तापर तो भी सब बळथिबो ना सब तो सरन थियो तापर तो तीन टा खाइ दे किंतु आगे समस्त को गोटे गोटे बांटे. Ego is the self. Ego is the middle person, middleman who is maintaining balance between id and this superego. How can we correct this? To explain how ego is maintaining balance, Freud has used a very beautiful term, defense mechanism. The ego defense. Freud is explaining as it is the ego defense. What we are doing in the ego defense? You know, we'll discuss afterwards many more processes, many more mechanisms of ego defense. Sublimation, rationalization, reaction formation, many more things are there. We'll discuss in detail. To do the things in an acceptable manner, the ego uses the defense mechanism. Those defense mechanisms will be accepted by the people around you and in our society and in our culture. Then nobody will say that you are not good, you are not doing good, you are not doing well. एक कथा सुनने को मिलिबनी केबे. So, in the analysis of the ego defense, the analysis made by the balance made by the ego in the manner okay. Am I audible now? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, in the analysis of this defense mechanism, analysis of the ego defense, the words psychodynamic and psychoanalytic are often confused. बेले बेले साइकोडायनामिक थ्योरी जहाँ साइकोएनालिटिक थ्योरी भी सेया किंतु बेले बेले कंफ्यूजन हुए इथिपाई का जे तार जो डायनामिक नेचर रही तार जो डायनामिक एस्पेक्ट को और टॉपोग्राफिकल एस्पेक्ट को हमें इंटरचेंजेबली से ठीक रे बुझी पारुनी सेतपाई का ताको साइकोएनालिटिक बा साइकोडायनामिक थ्योरी बोली कहा जाए. मेनली सेटा फ्रॉइड को साइकोएनालिटिक थ्योरी. साइकोडायनामिक एक्चुअली कहा जाए कहीं ना डायनामिज्म ऊपर निर्भर करे आमे ताकू किछि किछि पोर्शन को किछि किछि एस्पेक्ट को आमे कोन करू ना डिफरेंट वे रे डिफरेंट मेथड्स रे डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स रे आमे ताकू यूज करे पे चेष्टा करू सेति पेका ताकू इंटरचेंजेबली यूज करा जाए नले प्राय से कथाटा समान बेसी डिफरेंस नाही ता भितर then in the analysis of the structure of the personality Freud has developed topographical model and dynamic structural model dita model se tayari karchanti topographical model of mind deals with the state of consciousness ଆମର ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ର ତିନିଟା ଲେଭେଲ ଅଛି ତମକୁ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଆଗରୁ କହୁଥିଲି ସବକନସିୟସ୍ କନସିୟସ୍ ଆଉ ଅନକନସିୟସ୍ ତାକୁ ଫ୍ରଏଡ୍ ନାଁ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଦି ଟପୋଗ୍ରାଫିକାଲ ଆସ୍ପେକ୍ଟ ଅଫ ମାଇଣ୍ଡ what is conscious what is unconscious and what is subconscious when we are aware of the fact in the present situation that is the consciousness the state of mind just before the conscious state is the subconscious and what once upon a time is in our subconscious and conscious then it will be thrown over to the unconscious level of the mind according to Freud unconscious state of the mind is also having equally importance is having equal importance like the subconscious and conscious state of mind. Unless and until it will be in the unconscious mind, unless and until we will focus to the unconscious level of the mind, then we cannot able to understand perfectly as a whole. We cannot understand perfectly as a whole the different levels of our mind. We cannot understand perfectly. In the analysis of this topographical aspect, Freud has developed the dream analysis, theories of dream, mind you. What we are seeing in our dream those things are in our unconscious state of mind. The unconscious desire, suppose we are having a desire to be a king, but it is not possible on our part. So the desires which are not accepted, which are not fulfilled, those desires mind कौन करे ना unconscious को सब पकड़ दे, पकड़ दे unconscious level ले तेरे हमें जो राजा है मैं क्या भावुचे वो ऐसे से वो द्रौपदी मुर्मू बड़ा प्रेसिडेंट थांती हमें थोड़ा भाबिले किंतु तो है परिवार समस्त को है परिवार कि द्रौपदी मुर्मू जणे ना किंतु से जो इच्छाटा हमर रहिला से इच्छाटा को हमें कोन करिवु ना रात्रि रे सोइथिबु हमें देखिबु मो भारत रो प्रेसिडेंट हेची प्रेसिडेंट भवन रे रहिची मते एमती रेस्पेक्ट मिलुची so always the person concerned satisfy their ego through these dreams and focusing upon the unconscious state of the mind. In some cases, what happens in the counseling process or in the treatment of the mental disorders, dream analysis is a very important factor. Analyzing the dream, we can perfectly judge which type of personality the person concerned is. What is inside his or her own mind, for which he or she can able to satisfy his own or her own self, and accordingly he or she has developed the abnormality. Straightway, Freud focused upon the unconscious state, and accordingly he was doing the treatments. You know, Freud was a physician. ସେତେବେଳେ ତ ଡକ୍ଟର କୁହାଯାଉନଥିଲା, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସବୁ ଫିଜିସିଆନ କୁହାଯାଉଥିଲା। ସେ ରୋଗୀ ସେବା କରନ୍ତି। And most of the patients of Freud were ladies. ବହୁତ ତାଙ୍କର ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ସାଧାରଣତଃ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଲୋକମାନେ ଥିଲେ। କେମିତି କିନା ସେ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜି ପାଖକୁ ଆସିଲେ ତମମାନେ ଜାଣିଛ ନା ନାହିଁ ସେ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି, କହିଦେଉଛି ଆଉ ଥରେ। Once upon a time, while doing the treatments, one lady continuously complained that she is feeling pain in her lower abdomen. What happened? Any problem? What happened? When that lady was complaining that I am feeling pain in my lower abdomen, Freud started treatment, gave her different types of medicines, and after giving different types of medicines, still that was not cured. One day Freud has done what he has done, just से झील को गोटे इजी चेयर रे आराम से सोया को दे देले, तांकर गोटे रिटायरिंग रूम थाए से बड़े फ्रेंड कर प्लीज डोंट डू सच डिस्टर्बेंसेस।
एटा सुनते हैं हां
स्विच ऑफ योर माइक्रोफोन।
एटा बड़ हो एटा तो मो फोन काम थिला।
हु इज दिस?
खड़ा किछ कोइ न तो
14 others. Who is doing these disturbances? Anyway, in the analysis of her behavior, Freud found that that particular lady was having her anxiety not to be a mother. She has a lot of maternal instinct, but doctor has opined that she cannot be a mother, and that particular tension or stress leading her to feel pain in her lower abdomen. After that, Freud found out that these manifestation of different types of behavior is having its causal factor of psychological facts, may or may not be the physical facts. The physical factors may be one of the cause, but there are also several psychological factors of the mental tensions which are leading to the physical manifestation, to which Freud has said that psychosomatic disorders. Sorry, the psychological causes leading to the physical manifestation. So Freud has explained that there must be something behind it. There must be some causal factors which are leading to such and such types of behavioral manifestation. There comes the points of psychology. Then Freud has started analyzing on the psychology and make a separate discipline as psychology. So I think this much is sufficient this time. Anybody has any doubt can ask me. What I have told about till now. No? So those who are not having any idea about psychology, did you have any? Some idea? To have the fundamentals about psychology, you can follow the textbook bureau book. First read that.
Good
You
morning.
can have some idea, and you are also in beautiful materials provided by GNU. Everything is given in those materials. But besides these materials, if you want to get more idea, you can follow these books of textbook bureau on psychology, part 1 and part 2. Okay? Please ask me.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, morning.
This side Argarupa, ma'am, and I am from Bangalore.
Okay.
Ma'am, currently I have just admitted myself on MTTM, so I'm a little bit confused about these classes. So if you don't mind, can you clarify about it?
Which one? Which class?
Ma'am, actually I'm the student of MTTM, Master of Tourism and Travel Management.
Okay. So
So I'm a little bit,
you have joined in psychology class.
yes, ma'am, wrongly I just joined in this link.
Or wrongly joined.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Actually, I'm
no.
concerned about the class timing and the examination schedule, ma'am. That's why I'm confused.
Okay. So if you have wrongly joined, then there will be no problem. You can quit. And where you have joined?
So I'm from Bangalore right now. I'm living in Bangalore, ma'am.
Hmm.
So from that this place,
But
I'm joined.
you have taken your admission in IGNOU.
Yes, ma'am. In July month, I admitted myself.
In psychology.
Sorry?
In psychology.
No, no, ma'am. In MTTM, Master of Tourism and Travel Management.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so wrongly you have joined in psychology.
Yeah, 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 ma'am.
Okay, there will be no issue. You have some idea about psychology?
Yeah, ma'am, I know about psychology. I literally love the subject a lot, and मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है इसे पढ़ना ताकि मैं +2 में थोड़ा बहुत बुक पढ़ती थी और ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट होने के बाद
এটা
साइकोलॉजी
আদিনে আছে এটা
बहुत
ফার্স্ট এটা
वो सब्जेक्ट
Okay. Okay, psychology is really
यस
very interesting subject. As much as you will read,
यस
there
मैम
will be less. So interesting topic, so interesting subject
यस यस मैम
psychology is. Once you entered into it, you cannot leave it. Very interesting subject and is very beneficial in our day-to-day life. Whatever may be the environment, whether it is home environment or official environment or academic environment or social environment or cultural environment, everywhere there is a necessity of psychology. And mainly in the tourism travel management. There psychology works more, isn't it? Right? Okay. Anybody else has anything to say?
Ma'am,
So I think,
can
yes,
you again explain the topographical part?
I will explain now. I think it is time now. Or is there any time is there?
Okay, ma'am. Next class में थोड़ा समझा देगी.
Five today itself also at 5 p.m.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I have not explained in detail all these things. Just I have given you the hints. Okay. So, unconscious level टा हमारा बहुत अधिका पसंद माइंड रो जेमती कि ना बरफ रो 3/4 पानी भितर थाए सेमती कि ना हमारा अनकॉन्शियस लेवल टा भितर थाए माइंड रो सेही लेवल रे थाए डीपर लेवल रे थाए अपर लेवल रे which we are focusing upon immediately now, that is the conscious, and just beforehand the conscious level, that is the subconscious. Clear? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Then ask me anything more. Dynamic aspect of mind deals with id, ego, and superego. I have told you the id is the pleasure principle, and always it deals with the primary region of the mind, to which Freud has given much more importance, because most of our behavior is guided by our pleasure. Sorry. Anything to ask, you can ask me. Anybody else? Please go through the materials given to you. Very well, it has been explained. Sorry. Very well, it has been explained in your study material. Go through it. And where you cannot follow, just underline and ask me. That will be better, I think.
Madam,
That will be better. Yes.
we shall follow the study material of e-content app.
Yes. It has been also provided to you all. This study material is also provided to you also. And very well it has been written. Very well. Very clearly, in a simple manner. Everything they have explained here. To say the defense mechanism, denial, repression, regression, reaction formation, projection, rationalization.
Where it is, where from I have to download it?
I'll say the which are to provide you all with materials.
I have given the option online.
Online option to thibo na nishchito.
So from where I have to download the study materials? I have downloaded the e-content app.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so. It will be there.
E-content app. Okay.
ବିଚିସାଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏଠି? ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ କେମିତି ସେମାନେ ପାଇବେ ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ ଯୋଗାଇ ଦିଅ। ସିଏ ସେଥିରେ ପଢିକିନା ଆସିବେ, ତାପରେ ଯାଇକି ସେମାନେ ଆକର୍ଡିଂଲି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଚାରିବେ। ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି ତମର ସାର୍ ମାନଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେବି, ସେମାନେ ତମକୁ ଯୋଗେଇ ଦେବେ। ତମର ତ ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ କରାହେଇଥିବ ନା, ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ସେମାନେ ରଖିଥିବେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ, ଯୋଉଥିରେ କି ସବୁ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଦଉଥିବେ, ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ ବି ଦଉଥିବେ। ସେଟାକୁ ତମେ ଦେଖ, ସେଟାକୁ ପଢ, पढ़िकिना जो जगार तुम डाउट आसो से अंडरलाइन कर मत क्लास पचार एबे भी आज भी बर्तमान भी समय अच्छी एबे तो तुम क्लास सर पुणी 5टार क्लास आरंभ हम 5टा क्लास जतक जहाँ पढ़ेगी पढ़ेगी
Excuse me, ma'am.
धीरे मधुरी आसूसी
Excuse me,
नमस्ते
ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am,
yes
namaskar. Ma'am, this is Lopa Mudra. So, ma'am,
okay
ଆମର ଏଇଟା ୟୁନିଟ୍ 1 ଟା ପଢା ହଉଛି ନା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସରି ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଲେଟ୍ ରେ ଜଏନ୍ କଲି ଆମର ୟୁନିଟ୍ 1 କଗ୍ନିଟିଭ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜି ଟା ପଢା ହଉଛି ନା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଏବେ
कॉग्निटिव साइकोलॉजी यूनिट 1 रो सेटा पढ़ाओनी मते तो देइचंती अन्य मानक कोन देइथि मु जानिनी किंतु मते दिया जायछि पढ़िया ପାଇଁ का तमनको साइको डायनामिक साइको एनालिटिक थ्योरी ऑफ फ्रॉइड
अच्छा तो ସେଇଟା
सेटा पढ़िया
ସେ
ପାଇଁ
ୟୁନିଟ୍ ଟା ତ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଏଇଠି ବୁକ୍ ରେ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ ଥିଲା ସେଇଥିରେ ତ ନାହିଁ ଏଥିରେ ଅଛି
हां
କଗ୍ନିଟିଭ
यूनिट 1 तो लिखाइछि यूनिट 1 लिखाइछि
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
साइको
ଏଇଟା MPC 001
यस
ଏଇଥିରେ ଅଛି ୟୁନିଟ୍ 1 କଗ୍ନିଟିଭ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜି ୟୁନିଟ୍ 2 ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ପ୍ରୋସେସିଂ ଇନ୍ ଲର୍ନିଂ ଆଣ୍ଡ ମେମୋରି ଆଉ ୟୁନିଟ୍ 3 ଅଛି ନ୍ୟୁରୋ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜିକାଲ ବେସିସ୍ ଅଫ ଲର୍ନିଂ ଆଣ୍ଡ ମେମୋରି ଆଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ୟୁନିଟ୍ 4 ହଉଛି ମଡେଲ୍ସ ଅଫ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ପ୍ରୋସେସିଂ
ताले सेटा सब आउ अन्य को सार मानको दिया हेथिबो
अच्छा କିନ୍ତୁ
मते दिया हेछि
अच्छा MPC 001 ରେ ତ ଏଇଟା ହିଁ ଅଛି ଏତିକି ଚାରିଟା ୟୁନିଟ୍
मते त कोन मते दिया हेछि
ଆଜ୍ଞା
गोटे मिनिट रो मते दिया हेछि MPC 003
अच्छा ओके ओके मैम सॉरी सॉरी ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି ଏଟା MPC 001 ओके ओके मैम थैंक यू
मते MPC 003 रो 4टा यूनिट दिया हेछि
अच्छा अच्छा
1
अच्छा
2 3 4
अच्छा हाँ ठीक ଅଛି ତ ଆଜି ଆମର ୟୁନିଟ୍ 1 ଟା ଆପଣ ଏବେ ପଢିଲେ ନା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ
ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଯେହେତୁ କିଏ ନୂଆ ପିଲା ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି ସାଇକୋଲୋଜି
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ବାବଦରେ
ଆଚ୍ଛା
ତେଣୁ
ଓକେ
ପ୍ରଥମେ ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ହିଣ୍ଟ ଖାଲି ଦେଇଦେବି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ହଉ ହଉ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
ମୂଳ
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
କଥାଟା ନ ଜାଣିକି ନା ପୁଣି ଆମେ ଡାଳକୁ ପହଞ୍ଚିଗଲେ ବୁଝିପାରିବେନି କିଛି କେହି
ହଁ ବା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଟିକେ ଡେରିରେ ଜଏନ୍ କଲି ତ ମୁଁ ଜାଣି ପାରିଲିନି କି କୋଉଠୁ କଣ
ହଁ
ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ
ହଁ
ହେଇଛି
ସେୟା
ହଉ
ହେଇଥିବ
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ଠିକ
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 ଅଛି ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ହଁ ମୁଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ପ୍ରଥମରୁ ଟିକେ ଆଗ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଦେଲି ସାଇକୋଲୋଜି କାହାକୁ କହନ୍ତି କଣ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତାପରେ ଆସିକି ମୁଁ ଏଠି ମୋର ପାଠ ପାଖେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲି
ଠିକ ଅଛି ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହଉ 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 ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆଉ କଣ କାହାର ପଚାରିବାର ଅଛି ପଚାର ସେଠି ମୋର 8-10 ଦିନ ହେଇଥିଲା ମୁଁ ଜ୍ୱରରେ ଥିଲି ଆଜି ହିଁ ଉଠିକିନା ଟିକେ ବସିଛି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି କି କ୍ଲାସଟା anything to ask by anybody? क्लास का ଟିକେ रेसिप्रोकल हेले ଟିକେ ଭଲ है। तो सुनो पढ़िला पढ़ितानी आउ कार किसी डाउट नहीं तो बर्तमान
मैम गोटे क्वेश्चन अछि।
हाँ को
नेक्स्ट सेशन टा पई मैडम कोन टा हमें पढ़ी थिबु आपन कहतले अंडरलाइन करिया पे तो को चैप्टर टा पढ़ी थिबु कहले मैम आउथरे टिके कहबे।
सुनो मु तुमको आउथरे मोर रूटीन टा कहि दउची।
आज्ञा
मते दिया जायची MPC 003 यूनिट 1 यूनिट 2 यूनिट 3 यूनिट 4
ठीक अछि।
वर्तमान मु तुम पाखरे आरंभ करची यूनिट 1।
आज्ञा
यूनिट 1 रे अछि कोन साइको एनालिटिक थ्योरी ऑफ फ्रॉइड साइको डायनामिक थ्योरी को बा साइको एनालिटिक थ्योरी को
अच्छा
फ्रॉइड को सेटा हम पढुथिले। और कि हम आसी पहुंचते कोठी डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म तक पहुंचते।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक अछि।
अच्छा तो जो सेकंड सेशन रे कोन अछि मु तुमको रूटीन टा व्हाट्सएप जदी तुम दियन तो मु दे दियन तुमको मोर जोटा अछि रूटीन रे
हमको गोटे ग्रुप रे तो ऐड करजंती सेथरे बोले समस्त अछंती माने पूरा
हां 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 हां
आज्ञा
से समस्त देशे पे से जेटे देखा टूरिज्म पिला डाउट हला साइकोलॉजी पिला को तुम अलगा कर दे से मनकर काहे एते प्रकार डाउट आसंदा होता
भलो होता हां
भलो होता साइकोलॉजी को किंतु से माने कोन भाबी के कोन करथे आमे कोन कर पारिया हम तो कर पारिया नी देख मोर फास्ट जे मु तुम कहूची आज आरंभ हैला हां
आगे
आज 9:30 रु 11:30 हमर थिला MPC 001
आगे
001 रे अछि एक्चुअली तमरा से जो जनरल साइकोलॉजी कथा है किंतु मते से माने देई चंदी कोन डायनामिक पढिया पई तेन मु मोर डायनामिक पढेली पांचटा बेर दोस्ती 003
आगे
पांचटा 7टा जो हमें क्लास करबा सेते से 003 टा अछि।
अच्छा ठीक अछि
003 रे कोन अछि तारा तम बाके तो स्टडी मटेरियल थिबो बदन भाबुची
अछि मैम अछि।
हां
003 पर्सनालिटी एंड पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट अछि यूनिट 1 टा।
हां से जो पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट अच्छी से एंजाइटी अच्छी न्यूरोटिक नीड्स अच्छी ए तो केतना बड़ा कथा अछि देखो
आगे आगे
तापरे फ्रॉइड के परे कैरेन हर्निंग कर अच्छी सोशल फाउंडेशन ऑफ पर्सनालिटी तापरे सलिभान कर भी अच्छी से माने सब कोन कोन कहि चंदी बाबदरे माने फ्रॉइड तो केवल बेसिक नीड कथा कहले ना बायोलॉजिकल नीड कथा कहले
आगे
किंतु कैरेन हर्निमन जैसे न्यूरोफिडेल जासिले सब जाका एरिक फ्रोम यूंग एडलर एमन सब कोन करले कहले ना ना खाली बायोलॉजिकल फैक्टर गोटे फैक्टर न हो ता छड़ा आहुरी गुडाई फैक्टर अछि जेमति ना हमर एंजाइटी जेमति हमर नीड्स जेमति हमर सोशल प्रेशर कल्चरल प्रेशर से सब बाबदरे मध्य तार भी किछि किछि प्रभाव हम बिहेवियर पर अछि।
आगे
एम आमे यदि से सब को कॉन्शियस होबा ताहले हम बिहेवियर नॉर्मल बिहेवियर होबा हमर अबनॉर्मल बिहेवियर हबनी सेटा को से कहचंती न्यूरोटिक नीड्स एंजाइटी ए सब कथाडा को गोटी गोटी कि ना तापर पढ़ा
ठीक अछि
सेठु तापर कम करे हम तापर कोन पढ़िबा ना से सोशल नीड को जेंति जो मैस्लो थ्योरी अछि हायरार्किकल थ्योरी ऑफ नीड ताकू नै कि भी हमर केते बडा फैक्टर अछि से को फैक्टर को यदि मैं कंसीडर करबा ताले हमर बिहेवियर को हमर बिहेवियर को प्रभाव पकाया पेंगा गुडाई फैक्टर अछि जो जो फैक्टर हमर बिहेवियर को प्रभाव पकेला हमें से सब को भी डील करले दरकार ना
आगे
सब जाक जब आम डिटेल पढ़ीदेवा ताहले आमर आ असुविधा हेनी बिहेवियरल एनालिसिस रे। So the important thing is the individual differences in our behavioral interpretation. We cannot give any tentative result. We cannot give any tentative conclusion in psychology. Always I used to take the example of hunger affects memory. जदि आम गोटे कनक्लूजन करवा गोटे हाइपोथेसिस नबा जे हंगर अफेक्ट्स मेमोरी मते भोक करछि माने पाठ पढ़ परिबिन जे मोर मनटा सेयार खालतो केमिति पेटटा भोक करतो पाठ नहीं। बट देयर आर आल्सो सेवरल स्टूडेंट्स से माने न खाइबा पर्यंत जहाँ पढ़िथिबे एते भल जगह मन थियो खाइ देले कि से पड़े ताहले हमें कहि परिबा कि हंगर अफेक्ट्स मेमोरी एमिति कंक्लूजन करे दे परिबा कि दे परिबा नो। So each and every conclusion, each and every aspect of our behavior is subject to individual differences. It is सबुठार important कथा मन रखिए। Sometimes you may also get question the role of individual differences in the interpretation of behavior in psychology. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम। मैम एटा हमर बिहेवियरल साइकोलॉजी स्टार्ट करूछन मैम आपण
करो
मैम हमर टॉपिक टा मैम कोन मैम
साइकोडायनामिक थ्योरी ऑफ फ्रॉइड।
थैंक यू
मोर 003 टा अछि तो सेइथिरे मते एतका अलर्ट करा हेछि। मु खाली टिके अल्प आगु इंट्रोडक्शन देली साइकोलॉजी बाबत रे एट पॉइंट तो तमाने टिके जानिया पाए खाली प्रथम रो।
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, actually, I got the link very late. So मते टिके डिफिकल्ट होची जानिया पे बिकॉज़ माने मु आपण केतोळ क्लास स्टार्ट करचंदी एंड केतोळ क्लास स्टार्ट होची किछि जाने पर
जो तक हम साइकोलॉजी वर्तमान अच्छा भितरे बुझला
आज्ञा
सब गोटे जो तक साइकोलॉजी स्टूडेंट एबे अच्छा
आज्ञा
ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମୋର କ୍ଲାସ୍ ନବା ରୁଟିନଟା ସେୟାର କରାହେଇଛି ନା ମୁଁ କରିଦେବି କୁହ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ?
ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ସେମିତି କିଛି ହେଇନି ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ମତେ ତ ମେଲ୍ ଆସିନି ମତେ ଏବେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ମେଲ୍ ର ଲିଙ୍କ ଟା ଆସିଲା।
ଆଚ୍ଛା 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 ଓହୋ ଏମିତି କଲେ କେମିତି ହବ? ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଠିକରେ ଜଣେଇବ ନା ଆଉ। ତମେ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କର ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଅନ୍ତତଃ ଟଚ୍ରେ ରୁହ ସମସ୍ତେ ଯୋଉତକ ଆମେ ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ୍ କରିଦିଅ ମୁଁ ସେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେୟାର କରିଦେବି ମୋର ରୁଟିନଟା କେତେବେଳେ ମୋର କ'ଣ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଅଛି।
ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ଠିକ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ
ହବ?
କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର
ମୋ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ନମ୍ବର ହେଉଛି 94372
9472
94372 11371।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍
ତମ ନାଁ କ'ଣ କୁହ ମୁଁ ସେଇ ମତେ ରିଙ୍ଗ କର ମୁଁ ସେଟାକୁ ସେଭ୍ କରିଦେବି। ଏବେ ତ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ସରିବ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋ ନାଁ ପ୍ରିୟଙ୍କା ମହାପାତ୍ର।
ଶୁଭୁନି ଶୁଭୁନି
ପ୍ରିୟ
ଠିକରେ
ପ୍ରିୟଙ୍କା ମହାପାତ୍ର।
ଶୁଭୁନି ଠିକରେ।
मैडम प्रियंका महापात्र।
प्रियंका महापात्र मैम तांको ना
प्रियंका महापात्र अच्छा ठीक ଅଛି ମତେ ତମେ କୁହ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ରୁଟିନଟା ପଠେଇଦେବି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କରିଦେଉଛି।
ମୋର କେତେବେଳେ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଅଛି ତମକୁ ଦେଇଦେବି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଜି କାଲି ଅଛି ତାପରେ 25 26 ଅଛି 4 ଦିନ ଆଉ ହେଲା। ଓକେ we'll see at 5.
ये कि क्लास को रेगुलरली करिचो माने केबेडू क्लास स्टार्ट हेलानी
आजी
कोठी कि भुवनेश्वर अच्छो कि
हां मु अछि
लोपामुद्रा
हां आज्ञा नंबरटा मते शेयर करिवे नंबरटा सेव कर देबी।
मो कांटेक्ट नंबर ना मैम करो